What is sleep apnea? The AASM, which is the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, states that sleep apnea is a cessation of the airway at the level of the nose and the mouth. Basically, it's saying not breathing through the nose or the mouth. Patients are unaware when they're laying there that this is going on because they're typically in REM sleep and they have no idea that this is going on. The bed partner typically will say that their partner was gasping, choking, jerking, and patients are typically very adamant that they don't do this. And I was one of those. I've had sleep apnea for 13 years and have had a CPAP, and I really feel that without that CPAP I would be dead right now. Typically what happens is once you start doing the breathing basically subsides, your body goes into charge, and what it's trying to do is to wake you up, because once the airflow stops, you stop getting oxygen in your blood, and so the brain responds by disturbing your sleep, trying to jumpstart your breathing by getting you to gasp, jerk, rock, or giving a choking sound. And most of the time, once that happens, and it just depends on the severity, the patient will react by waking up. A lot of people have frequent arousals in their sleep at night, and they think, oh, it's just, you know, I'm wanting to turn over, or I'm just rolling around, or I move a lot at night. And typically it's your body trying to keep you alive, saying, move, wake up, breathe. So if you know anyone as a bed partner or someone in your family that you hear snoozing in a chair and snoring or gasping, I would suggest to them to go to the doctor and you know, just at least talk to their doctor about it and go from there with it. Sleep is very essential for normal healthy function. There's 70 different sleep disorders that are classified into 3 categories. The first category is lack of sleep, which is typically insomnia, and basically we've all had insomnia at one time or another in our life due to too much caffeine, for various reasons, stress. The second disturbed sleep would be apnea, not getting enough sleep due to the fact that you're waking up, rolling around and moving all night long because your body's trying to get you to breathe, and it's wearing your heart and your lungs and your body out. The third one is excessive sleepiness, and that would be marked as narcolepsy. People, and I know you've probably heard someone in your family or a friend say, oh, you know, I had this cousin that had this friend, and his brother died in his sleep. He was 43 years old and very healthy. He was a little bit of a husky guy. Apparently, you know, a lot of people who have already been diagnosed with sleep apnea, they won't be compliant with their machines, so they will not wear their CPAP. So they'll wear it for a little while and then they'll stop thinking, oh, I'll just take a break from it. And a lot of times they just don't wake up that next morning. But coroners typically will not put on a death certificate, sleep apnea was the cause of death. They refer to that as they focus on what the mechanism was on the death. Congestive heart failure, heart gave out, natural causes because the heart gave out. They will go back and maybe write that on the certificate, depending on the state and everything. But typically you will not see sleep apnea listed on a coroner's report for a death. If you do know someone, like I said again, ask them to be sure to go to the doctor, get this checked out, because it's really a very serious matter. Just to give you an idea of how much sleep that we need in a day. Newborns 0 to 2 months should have 12 to 18 hours of sleep. Infants should have 3 to 11 months should have 14 to 15 hours sleep. Toddlers 1 to 3 should have 12 to 14 hours of sleep. Preschoolers should have, that's the ages of 3 to 5 years, should have 11 to 13 hours of sleep. School-age children around the age of 5 to 10 should have 10 to 11 hours of sleep. Teens the ages of 10 to 17 should have 8.5 to 9.25 hours of sleep. Adults, on average, we should have 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And this is from the AASM also about the recommended amount of sleep that each person should have. And as you already know by listening to that, we all do not typically get that much sleep. Our lives are very chaotic, very fast. And I think we really need to stop and take note and listen to our bodies. And they'll take a lot better care of us if we take a lot better care of them. Practice what you preach, I know. But like I said, it's very important because you hear a lot of truck drivers or just people driving down the road and falling asleep and injuring someone or injuring themselves, or there's a death just by falling asleep. It's very vital that we all take notice to this and do what we can to, say, we need more sleep. Just make that effort and that time to get that sleep and try to make sure it's a healthy sleep. Thank you for listening, and I hope that some of the information that I gave you will be beneficial for you or someone that you know, and have a nice holiday. Thank you.